Hi, everyone. I just want to point out something about the sun and the moon. A lot of people think the moon gets its light from the sun. Now I'm going to show you two different scenarios. One being a lot of people think the Earth is a globe. We'll use that as a reference. And then we'll also use the flat Earth reference. In either case, I could rule out that the sun puts its light on the moon. Very simple. For one thing, the sun moves faster than the moon when it moves around above the Earth. And I'm saying that as a flat earther. Regardless, even if it's a globe Earth, regardless, the moon is slower than the sun. That's a fact. Either way, the moon takes roughly 29 hours. Just the sun takes 24 hours, regardless of which model you want to believe. It don't matter. All right, here we're looking at the globe model. Okay, there's plenty of times where the sun, if you're one of those people who believe in the globe, that the sun would be on one side of a ball and the moon would be on the other side of the ball. Kind of difficult for the sunlight to penetrate a ball to get to the moon. You follow me? There's varying time periods where the moon would be near the sun, like the moon would be right here. Yet the moon's phase will be exactly the way it was when the moon was allegedly on the other side of a ball. There's no variance. It's not like the light that you're seeing on the moon varies from minute to minute or hour to hour. It's not like that. And believe me when I tell you, there's times when the moon's right near the sun, and there's times when it's far away. But the moon remains in its perfect phase at all times. And it has a certain sequence, how it goes through phases. Now looking at the flat Earth model, in a flat Earth model is the firmament above the Earth, a dome, and the sun and the moon is within the firmament. They both revolve around the flat Earth. You know, the sun provides the daylight, and it only illuminates. It's kind of like a spotlight. It only illuminates in a certain area. So where it doesn't illuminate would be the night, the darkness. And again, going back to what I was saying about with the globe model, if there's plenty of times when where I was pointing out where the moon is near the sun, I have a couple of videos that I made myself with my camera where the moon is real close to the sun, and it would be like just like a partial, like a quarter, whatever, a sliver, 30%, 20%, whatever it is, waxing or waning, it doesn't even matter. So it's like if the sun is actually the source of the light on the moon, and if it's that close, the moon will be completely lit up. It would be a full moon, but it's not like that. All you got to do is pay attention. Ever since I got my camera, I've been paying close attention to what the moon does, and it's just, it does its own thing. It provides its own light. regardless of how far or close it is in relation to the sun. It's its own thing. It's kind of deceiving to me or anybody, because it has the appearance like where people say, well, the side of the moon that is lit is facing the sun, which I can't argue with that. That's kind of accurate. But in any case, when the moon is near the sun, it's not fully lit. So it kind of rules that theory out in effect. Then aside from that, again, on both models, it's like, here's nighttime on a flat Earth model with the moon, and here's daytime with the sun. How could the sun be lighting the moon, and people here on this part of the Earth, which is in night, does not see the light going to the moon? You know, it's all dark. You know, nobody could tell me light is like invisible and then it gets to the moon. You know, it's like, explain that to me. There's no invisible light. Light is light. You're going to see it regardless. You know, it's like, if you're crazy enough to believe with science that a star could be billions and billions of light years away, but yet you see the freaking light of a star, which is allegedly that far away, which is totally nonsense, because it's all bullshit. Then how do you explain not seeing sunlight getting to the moon if you're here at night and you don't see the light getting there? It just doesn't work that way, you know. Light is light and dark is dark. Simple as that. You know, it's like somebody beams a flashlight. You know, you're going to see that light going through the darkness. Simple as that. So that's basically all I wanted to point out. You know, and don't worry about the proportions. Either way, if the sun is on the other side of a so-called ball, it just wouldn't light up the moon the way people have been led to believe. It's not like the light magically goes around a ball and gets there, you know. Again, you would see light. Our eyes would see light regardless. It's going through darkness. Simple as that, you know. I agree that the moon has certain mysteries to it. Nobody could identify exactly what it's made of and everything else. There's a lot of question marks. But when it comes to the light on the moon coming from the sun, that could easily be ruled out. That's just the way it is. Have a nice day.